June 23rd, 2005. The Spurs had just won their third championship, and about 4 miles away from celebrations, the early morning hours of June 24th, two men, well known in the San Antonio music scene, were murdered in the Taco Land bar.
That's been 17 years. Today, we bring you a three-part South Texas Crime Stories series remembering those victims. But we're also hearing for the first time ever from the man who was convicted of those murders.
Erica Hernandez went back to where the bar used to be and talked with some band members on how Taco Land owner Ramiro Ram Ayala is still missed by so many.
The NBA Finals were over and the city was celebrating the Spurs' third championship. Not far from those celebrations, a deadly shooting took place on West Grayson Street at a small bar called Taco Land. Two men walked in, played a game of pool, and then one of them got into an argument with the owner, shot him, shot two other employees, then robbed the place for $200. Owner Ramiro Ram Ayala died that night. The doorman Doug Morgan died days later, and another employee, Denise Coger, would survive her injuries.
We're still in mourning, you know. It's a gaping void.
Eric Sandin and Odie were members of bands that played regularly at the legendary Taco Land, which was known for showcasing local bands and popular among local musicians. The two were also very good friends with owner Ayala.
He could be extremely salty with his language and scary at night. And then we'd see him during the day because we rehearsed here, and he was so sweet and gentle.
Over the years, Taco Land has changed and has never been quite what it used to be.
I mean, it was very funky. Parts of the wall are still here.
The
tree's still here.
And even though time has gone by and the place is no longer a music venue or bar, Ram's spirit still remains.
Things move on. Like
nothing lasts forever.
I have them in my heart and in my mind.
Coming up at 6, we take a look at the life of Doug Morgan, his close friend, telling us how special of a person he was and how he was a hero the night of the shooting. Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12 News.
Ram was here every night, regardless, selling Lone Star Tall Boys for $1 and making a profit, and just, he was a great guy.
They are murders that still reverberate through those that remember Taco Land. At 5 p.m., we heard from artists that used to play at the bar before the murder in 2005. Most people who frequently visited Taco Land remember the owner, Ram Ayala. In part 2 of our South Texas Crime Stories series, we take a look at the life of Doug Morgan, who was the doorman at Taco Land, who was also murdered before the robbery. Erica Hernandez has a look at the impact he had on the lives of everyone who knew him.
That's Doug right there. Doug was the sweetest guy.
Pictures and memories are all Claude Morgan has left of his friend Doug Morgan.
He would buy presents all year long for all his friends that had kids, and he would take those presents on Christmas Eve and put them on their porch. He would wrap them all with comic paper. It was so beautiful. I miss him so much.
The two met at one of Claude's shows.
You see him walk around town in a newspaper hat. He's doing this and he's doing that.
A fan of music, Doug would always go see Claude play.
He would come to our show, and he would do this crazy Doug dance in front of the band, and we just all loved him.
Doug, for many years, was a doorman at Taco Land. He and owner Ramiro Ram Ayala were great friends.
Doug would have done anything. He would have done anything for Ram, and vice versa.
According to witnesses, the night of the shooting, Doug was shot as he attempted to save another co-worker.
Doug was a hero. Like, apparently he shot Ram first, and then he started to shoot Sunshine, and Doug pushed her down, and he shot.
While Denise Sunshine Coger was still hit, Morgan believes Doug pushing her down is probably what saved her life. Claude not surprised by that move, as Doug always thought of others.
A really good friend, and I miss him.
His life and memory, one never to be forgotten.
I'd like to be like Ronnie. That's pretty much it.
Erica Hernandez, KSAT 12 News.